Hi, this is Yeho. I'm macro option trader. Today is September 3rd, 2025, 6:40 a.m. Japan time. Let's do a quick market review. Japan market. The Nikkei closed yesterday at 42310 yen, up 0.29%. It briefly dropped to the 41700 yen range before bouncing back and finishing around 42166 yen, roughly 150 yen below the close. The volatility index is to 23.7, while the PER sits at 17.64, which puts EPS at 2398 yen, slipping below the 2400 line. The slow decline in earnings feels a bit uncomfortable. Advanced decline data showed 2084 stock rising, the first time in a while we've seen over 2,000 gainers. But despite the redness, the index itself was not particularly strong. Clearly, money is rotating into the individual names rather than the index. The yen held steady near 148 per dollar. US market. The US ISM came in at 48.7, slightly below the 49 forecast, signaling a softness, though in the environment weak data often fuels rate cut hopes. The S&P closed at 6416, down 0.69%. The VIX pushed back to 17.17 level was watching. US 13-year yield sits at 4.96%, while the MOVE index rose back to 85, showing a renewed bound volatility. Gold surged to $3,533, and the gold VIX GBZ hit 19.8. That's sign of real hedging demand, and though it's not clear exactly what risk investor protecting against. Possible drivers: climate stress, extreme heat and water shortage and health impacts. Political risk, and Trump has been notably silent for 4 days, and there's noise around his tariff plan facing con- constitutional challenges. If tariffs cannot move forward, the U.S. fiscal outlook that itself could become a new risk. So the big question: what hidden risk is gold pricing in? September moved August and carried an optimistic tone, but now the September has started and the mood feels more cautious, like the market is asking what's next. Personal update and a quick reflection on my podcast journey. We just passed the half-year mark. In the past week, the podcast had 603 listeners, 603 listeners, and YouTube added about 400 viewers over the past months. MIU. Together, that's over 1,000 unique listeners. We are now streamed in the 65 countries, and naturally Japan is number one, but the US and Brazil are also high on the list, which is fascinating to see. So thank you all for listeners and supporting from around the world. I think of following my contents as putting on my long put option, hedging with convictions. And that's it all for today. Review. See you tomorrow.